So we're in Clovis, California. We just finished installing a Badger 100, 1/3 horsepower garbage disposal. That's by InSync aerator. It's the same as the Badger 1 that you can buy from the supply house. I'd imagine they label it the 100 to designate it as being manufactured for Home Depot. Lowe's probably has the same thing, maybe a different number, but it's the 1/3 horse, so you can see it right there. So brand new disposal. We did replace the flange up top. They're interchangeable. The old flange though wasn't really mounted that great. Didn't have a lot of putty on it, so hopefully you don't have trouble with this one. Got a bunch of putty on there, and you can see up in here, there's the new mounting flange coming through the sink, all that putty, and of course the mounting bracket and the disposal mounted to it. A couple of things that we found in here we didn't like. One, discharge hose, tip-top full, and no big deal. You could probably take that out and blow it out on the lawn, get it cleaned up. We didn't, we just replaced it. It's easier to replace it than to sit out there and try and get caked on grease out of that line. We did replace the air gap as well, and of course, that guy's sitting, so I get you a picture of that, sitting right up there. Okay, so up here is new. It's the old cover, so they're interchangeable. Came with a new chrome one, but their faucet is like a stainless or a brushed. But that's all new right there. We recommend not watering down the top of this sink. Mainly right now because it's not sealed correctly, so any water on top is going to go through and get into your cabinetry. And then secondly, because you have 4 holes in the sink, so anytime you get water up here, especially if you're spraying it down with the spray hose, there's a chance you get it through 1, 2, 3, 4 of the holes. So try and keep water up here. Dry off the top part. Feel free to wash down the basins, and so that's good. 7/8 discharge hoses in. Dishwasher hose is existing to the home. That's the white corrugated hose back there that goes up. It looks pretty clear. Typically if you see like black and junk in there, then you want to replace that because that's water that's gone stagnant and it's growing in there. So it looks pretty clear, so that's going back up to the air gap. We did take this waste apart. They had it put together in a pretty funky little way. What we did is go ahead and take the waste line and cut it back. We got an 1.5 inch 45 degree Schedule 80 fitting, ABS, and offset it to bring it over to the basket strainer. That's the way it's supposed to get plumbed. The waste should be behind the basket strainer, not the disposal. And so we just offset it. Put a little 45, a little piece of pipe, trap adapter, then we went to tubular. So you've got a brand new tubular P-trap, brand new tubular telescoping disposal kit, which simply means all these fittings right here, this T with the baffle in it, this piece right here that mounts over to your garbage disposal, it all comes apart. You can see how many nuts there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one up there. This thing all come apart, take it out, blow it out on the lawn, get things cleaned out, you're good to go. This is nice because when you need to work on your disposal, instead of being tied in like you were before, you just loosen up this nut right here, take out this screw and the screw on the opposite side, and this actually telescopes in and out, so you can just move this whole thing out of the way and work on your garbage disposal. So it's been tested, we ran water down it, everything's good. Outside of that, this installation is done.